guys, welcome back to my channel. Even though I shouldn't say that because it's been over a year since I filmed. Over a year. I can't believe I waited so long to film again. But the last video that I filmed, I was pregnant. After that, I was just way too exhausted, way too tired to film. So I just kind of stopped. I had my son. It just felt like I kept making excuses and excuses to film. To me, this is like my outlet where I can actually express myself through makeup. Everyone knows that I love makeup, and as a mom of 2 boys, I kind of need that outlet. I need that outlet for me to express myself, for me to be myself, for me to have that me time. As a mom, I know a lot of you moms out there are struggling to find that balance and taking care of other people and then taking care of yourself. And if you get bashed for taking that little bit of time, that 1 or 2 hours to take care of yourself, and someone says that's wrong, ignore them, screw them. Like, you need to take care of yourself. And for me, this filming, this is what I honestly love. I love makeup, and oh my god, why am I getting emotional right now? This is honestly what I love. I love makeup. You know, I just started freelancing just this year, and thanks to my husband for pushing me, my parents for supporting me, helping me out with watching my kids. I can't thank them enough for everything that they do. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. For me to actually feel, oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting emotional. What is wrong with me right now? But I honestly hope you guys enjoy the videos that I'm about to post. That's all I'm going to say for now. I hope you guys enjoy this video and subscribe. You guys better subscribe. Alright, I gotta go get my kids, my 2 boys. Alright, and I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so I have already prepped my face, moisturized, eye cream. I also did my eyebrows off camera because I don't do anything crazy. All I use is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Something new that I'm trying today is by Benefit. This is a Stay Don't Stray eye primer. A little bit to my eyelids. Blend that out with my finger. I'm gonna set my concealer with a MAC powder. I'm gonna use my Next to Nothing pressed powder in medium. Whenever I set my eyes, I always go over the top with the powder. The shadow just goes on a lot smoother. So for today's shadow, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I'm going to start with the transition shade. And for this one, I think I'm going to start off with one of the lighter shades called Chaser. So it'll be this color right here. So with the big fluffy blending brush, just going to put that in my crease. So instead of Chaser, I'm going to use the one right next to it called Sauced. See this one, you can see. I'm going to go in with this center shade right here called He Devil to deepen out that outer corner. So to deepen it out a little more in the crease, I'm going to take En Fuego and Cayenne, and I'm kind of gonna mix these two. And just put that in my outer V out here. So with my bigger blending brush, I'm just gonna buff it out above my crease. Now I kind of want to add more on my transition shade up here. So I'm gonna go back with Sauced and just go over the top. So I do want to make it a little darker. I don't know. I need a little bit more darkness. I'm gonna go in with Ashes. And just lightly start packing it on in the outer corner. I kind of want to put a little bit of shimmer on the inside there. I think I'm going to go in with Lumbre. This one here. I'm going to use my finger. I feel like with shimmer shadows, they just go on better with my fingers. Now, I'm going to use a tattoo liner by Kat Von D, and I'm going to use a brown shade called Mad Max Brown. I didn't even know she had a brown shade in the tattoo liner, but I literally just got this, so we're gonna see how this goes with the colors. I think it's gonna go nicely with the coppery shades. So I think the tattoo liner is one of my favorite liquid liners because it has like that felt tip. It's not too hard at all. So I always start off on the inner corner. I do a really thin line and then I start to thicken it out. So I flick it out first, and then I bring it in. Okay, so now I'm going to curl my lashes, prep them for lashes. I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera. So, lashes on. Okay, now my glue is still drying a little bit, so I'm not going to curl them just yet. I'm going to go ahead and put on my face primer. I'm using the Urban Decay Optical Illusion. I've been using this for quite a while and I am loving it. So just starting on just a little bit in my T-zone and my chin, which is where I always get oily. Now for foundation, I'm going to use my Revlon Youth Effects Fill and Blur foundation. So I have a little bit on my hand here. Just gonna get some with my finger and dot it all over my face. And then I blend it in. Now with this foundation, you kind of have to work fast with it because it does dry out quickly, since it is a thicker foundation. Now I'm going to apply a little bit right there because I do have redness in those areas. You can still see some of my redness. I think I need like a color corrector. But for right now, I'm just going to use my concealer. I'm using my Shape Tape concealer. Okay, now I'm going to set my concealer with my Bed Night Cameo powder. Best powder for me. I don't know what you guys use. A lot of people use the Laura Mercier powder, but for me, the Laura Mercier powder is a little bit too drying for my eyes. This Bed Night powder works perfect for me. It doesn't dry out my under eye. So I just grab a bit with my beauty blender and I tap it in. Okay, my setting powder is on. I'm gonna leave it alone. For bronzer, I'm using Becca Cosmetics Warm Honey. Now when I do my bronzer or contour, I don't really contour my face because I don't do like the harsh lines and all that. I just kind of like a soft bronze. Now I'm going to take my Cameo setting powder. Trying to make that a straighter line. Blush, I'm going into the NARS Narcissist Unfiltered palette, and this is number 1. I'm using the same powder I used earlier to set my eyes, the Next to Nothing Pressed Powder by MAC. I'm just going to set the areas that I haven't applied any powder on. At the same time, I'm brushing off that setting powder, going back into the Naked Heat palette, and I'm basically going to use the same colors that I used on my lids. So I'm going to start off with Sauced. Now I'm going to take the darker shade and Fuego and Ashes, kind of mix those together. Now whenever I do my lower lash line and I do a darker color and I have a wing liner, I kind of like to take my pencil brush and kind of flick it outwards to go underneath my liner. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm putting little tiny dots right underneath my lash line. That's something I watched Makeup by Shayla doing. I think it's Makeup by Shayla. She just came out with a Maybelline shadow and some mascaras. So just slightly doing a few dots, and it kind of makes your lower lash line seem a little thicker. Now I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to tightline my top and I'm going to do a little bit of liner on my outer corner, my waterline, but I'm not going to bring it all the way in. So on my lips, I'm applying Bare Minerals Hemp Matte Lipstick. Over the top of this, I am going to go with the gloss. Same thing, Bare Minerals. This one is called Fly. It's kind of a matte, not a matte, nude gloss. and it kind of has little gold reflex glitter in it. Okay, so I almost forgot about highlight. I can't believe I really almost forgot about highlight. But before that I did do a little bit of nose contouring using the same Becca bronzer in Warm Honey. And I apply it with this small little brush, and then I buff it out with a, let's see, what brush should I use? What is going on? There I am. I just buff it out with another clean brush. This one's better. Okay, now for highlight, I used Prosecco Pop by Becca Cosmetics. This was one of the limited edition blush and highlighter combos by Jaclyn Hill. This one is Prosecco Pop and Amaretto as a blush. I already put some on my forehead. My nose, Cupid's bow. Just a little bit on my chin. Last but not least, my inner corner. So this is a completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my little emotional breakdown, but that's life. We get emotional, we cry, we get happy, sad, but you get it. But yeah, subscribe, don't forget. I will see you guys in my next video, and hope you have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it may be. I'll see you guys later. Bye.